we will have the cast also joining us. Members of the cast who've been threatened. Earlier in the day, you had a leader from the NCP who said it was an emotional outburst when he said these people should be publicly hanged. So it's like a Talibani kind of a diktat that sprung out of this leader. We'll go to that in just a bit. But ladies and gentlemen, there were real faces. These are people who have faced this, who have endured this. Let's go straight across to them right now. Vishali Shetty is back with us along with Shruti. Namaste Shruti ji, namaste Vishali. Thank you very much for joining us. Shruti ji, we just heard Union Minister Smriti Irani ji after she's watched the movie, and she said towards the end there were real victims, real people who've come out and spoken. Now she said, how does it matter whether it is 3 or 32,000? Let me ask you, Shruti ji, is this a real issue on ground? Is it limited to 3, 10 people, whichever families who are traumatized, our heart goes with them, but is it a smaller number or is it quite a large number? Because many are saying, where are the 32,000? Nobody's speaking up. What would you like to say to them?
See, in film it is shown that the heroine is saying the number 32,000 is not about the case of Kerala. It is already evident and it is already cleared matter. And the director and the producer of the movie also cleared all these doubts also. And the thing which is heroine saying is very correct. Maybe the 32,000 number will be the larger number. If we take the number, if we calculate the number all over the world, it will be more than 32,000. And what Smriti ji asked is very correct. If the case is about 3 or 1, isn't it a pain? Isn't it a matter to discuss? Isn't it those victims' pain is not considerable? So number is not. It is very, very pathetic that taking the case of number and discussing on it. And the another question you asked is what is happening there in Kerala. I say here the huge number of strategically planned and organized conversion is happening here. Either it will be love trap jihad, either it will be ideological jihad. Different types of conversion is happening. केरल में उतनी कन्वर्शन होती है कि ये 32,000 का नंबर बोलकर ये सिंप्लीफाई करना और इसके ये डिस्कशन स्टॉप करना, इससे ये तो बड़ा गलत बात होती है. यहाँ उतना ज्यादा कन्वर्शंस होती है. मैं एक इंस्टीट्यूशन में जुड़े हूँ, वहाँ हम ऐसे कन्वर्शन होने वाले लड़कियों से बात करते हैं डेली बेसिस में. 20 से ज्यादा कॉल्स हमें आती हैं डेली. कॉल्स आती हैं पेरेंट्स की. वो पेरेंट्स इतने रोकर कॉल करते हैं कि हमारे बच्चे को बचाइए कर कॉल करते हैं. ये कन्वर्शन सब कुछ हो रही है हमारे केरल में. ये केरल का स्टोरी बोलेंगे तो इन लोगों ने कहते हैं क्यों केरल के ऊपर एक फिल्म दिखाए गए हैं, केरल के नाम पर क्यों फिल्म दिखाए गए हैं, केरल के ऊपर क्यों फिल्म दिखाए गए हैं. यहाँ से ही 100 से ज्यादा लोग रिक्रूट हो गए हैं ISIS के ओर. और तो केरल की स्टोरी ही बताना पड़ेगा ना. और केरल से नहीं, वो दूसरे एक स्टेट से गए थे तो वहां की कहानी कहते होंगे. मगर बहुत ज्यादा लोग यहाँ से ही रिक्रूट हो गए थे, तो इसलिए केरल की कहानी कह रहे हैं.
आप ये कह रहे हैं कि आज भी
मैं देखी हूँ
जी, आप ये कह रहे हैं कि आज भी 20 से ज्यादा कॉल आपको आते हैं. किस तरीके के परिवार होते हैं ये? किसी पर्टिकुलर धर्म के परिवार हैं कि क्रॉस सेक्शन ऑफ सोसाइटी हैं जिनसे कॉल्स आते हैं?
देखिए, हमें तो मेजॉरिटी हिंदू कम्युनिटी से ही कॉल्स आते हैं. इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि क्रिश्चियन कम्युनिटी से कन्वर्शन नहीं होती है, टुवर्ड्स इस्लाम कन्वर्शन नहीं होती है. इस्लाम कन्वर्शन होती है, क्रिश्चियन कम्युनिटी से भी होती है. हमारे और क्रिश्चियन लोग भी बच्चों को लाते हैं और हिंदू कम्युनिटी से भी बच्चों को लाते हैं. तो इतने मतांतरता होती है मत के, और कन्वर्शन होते ही जो कुछ फिल्म में दिखाए गए हैं वो सब कुछ हो रही है. मैं खुद इसकी एक विक्टिम हूँ. मेरा तो 10 years बैक मुझे भी एक आइडियोलॉजिकल कन्वर्शन, मैं भी एक आइडियोलॉजिकल कन्वर्शन विक्टिम हूँ. मेरा साथ भी ऐसा इंसिडेंट्स हुआ है कि मेरे सहेलियों के प्रभाव से और मेरी सहयोगियों के प्रभाव से मुझे भी इस्लाम मत के ओर प्रभाव हुआ था. और मतांतरण की सिचुएशन आई थी। मतांतरता से जो कुछ मैं कर रही थी, जो कुछ मैं बात कर रही थी, सब कुछ वो फिल्म देखकर मुझे याद आ रही थी। तो एक ब्रेन वॉशिंग सिस्टम, very planned and organized conversion process is happening here. Brainwashing process is happening here. Also, the film is discussing about the recruitment system which is existing in Kerala and all over the world. That is also we have to find. जब इतने खतरनाक इंसिडेंट्स यहाँ होती है तो उसके बारे में चर्चा करना है। उसके दिखाने वाले फिल्म को बैन करने से क्या फायदा मिलते हैं इन पॉलिटिकल पार्टियों को, ये पॉलिटिकल पार्टी वालों को क्या फायदा मिलते हैं? ये तो फिल्म बैन करने का तो कोई बात नहीं है। तो देखकर उसके बारे में बहुत seriously we have to think about all those things which is depicted in this movie.
Shruti ji, Vishali ji was with us last evening, and she said something very interesting, saying that for more than 23 years this has been going on. There is a fight against this. If that is the case, why has the system not woken up to this, Vishali ji? Is this individual groups which are doing it, and is it still rampant? Is it still happening on ground? Are there still active cases of or groups who are targeting vulnerable girls from various sections of society? Vishali ji.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear your question.
I'm asking you, is this still rampant? Why has the system, state, not worked to try and counter this? Are there groups which are still active?
Yes, we will have to assume that there are groups active, because otherwise, how are these girls, innocent girls, ending up in a terrorist camp by bypassing security? Or, I mean, had there been no organizations or individual networks of organizations or individuals working at each stage, how could innocent girls or young girls and not just girls, even boys, end up in a terrorist camp in Syria or Afghanistan?
So is this entire conversion racket is being run with a ulterior motive of recruitment, or is that one part of it?
Recruitment into terrorist camps could be one part of the agenda.
And which parts of the state is this actively happening, and are there select groups among society who are being targeted? Girls from which community, which region are being targeted more? Is there a trend? Do you have numbers to back that?
There's no trend as such, because from our experience at Bharatiya Samajam, based on the number of cases or based on the cases that are being referred to us on a daily basis, there is no particular community that is being targeted in particular. We have these cases from all communities, different age groups, both men, women, young boys, young girls. There's no particular trend as such. Right now, there is absolutely no condition as to only girls or people of a particular community could be targeted over the others. Everybody, every Hindu, I mean, basically everybody is being targeted in some or the others. Just that strategies differ for different people. That's what I think.
So strategies differ, but the targeting is still rampant. Shruti ji, Vishali ji, thank you very, very much. We're just going to be joined by the cast and also the maker, the director of the movie. So we'll go across to that conversation. I thank you very much for showing up the courage and also speaking out. Thank you very much. Namaste.
Thank you.
I just caught up with the cast, Sudipta Sen and Ada Sharma. Let's quickly take a look.
So days after, just we chatted. Joining us now is Sudipta Sen, the director of the movie Kerala Story, and Ada Sharma, who plays an important role in the movie. She actually has essayed the role, which is somewhere largely reflects the story of Nimisha. But Sudipta ji, let me first ask you, and first both of you, I need to congratulate you because the movie is gathering great response from the viewers. Are you heartened by the response? Ada, let me first ask you that.
Yeah, it's very fulfilling because what we set out to do, I think we're spreading so much awareness, and so many girls are watching it. It fills my heart when I see screenings that are full of girls watching it, and well, the response that we're getting from people watching it also. Now that whole number thing is not part of our questioning process. We're not grilled about that because even that's answered now. People who watch the film have come out, every question is answered, and I'm just glad it's growing. It'll just spread more awareness. And hopefully young girls don't fall into a trap like my character did.
Any more threats for you personally?
Personally, I think on Twitter, we have some faceless people who said quite scary things. But no, I don't think anything that we are really.
Is that intimidating you? Is that worrying you? Or are you more encouraged or enthused by the overall response?
I am very enthused, but about the response, and I believe now the love from the whole nation and people rooting for us has like built an invisible Suraksha Kavach around all of us. I'd like to believe that. However, I just heard there's some threats saying that the makers should be hanged publicly and all. So that I found very scary. I really like my director and producer. I don't want anything to happen to them.
Well, the person who said that has also said that he said it in a wave of emotion. He didn't literally mean that. That's what he said.
Sure. Yeah, I hope so. Because, yeah, we love our country. It's a safe place. No, I really love living in India after doing this film and seeing what happens when girls go to scary places where there are terrorists. I don't. And, these acts are done there publicly to scare people. So it kind of gave me a deja vu of one of the scenes in our film, which is exactly this. So it really scared me. But other than that, no, I'm sure everyone's saying stuff with heated emotion. I just hope they watch our film and then it would be nice.
Those who are getting very heated about it should also watch the film. Dada, kya bolte hain aap? I believe you've sent across, you've complained and reported somebody in the unit also got threatened by an unknown caller on the phone. People have a lot of time.
No, actually, it is. We are not taking it very seriously. Yes, couple of our team members got the threatening calls through Instagram audio and in Twitter and also WhatsApp. But we did not take it very seriously. We reported to Maharashtra Police and all fine. It's okay. The kind of, at least if I am not wrong, 5 million people have seen the film so far in last 5 days. And the kind of responses we have got, it was unprecedented. Though the film has been by the trade pundits, it has been announced that exceptional blockbuster. And if you understand the meaning of the exceptional and blockbuster, two adjectives together, I think it says all. So in comparison to the overwhelming emotion, the kind of the praises, the blessings we are getting, these threats are really minusculous. So we are not much perturbed, to be very honest.
But in Bengal, the movie being banned and blocked.
That is Anand. That is what is paining me a lot, because I belong to a state which is always known as champion of free speech, champion of democratic values. They are always ahead whenever there is any democratic values are being curbed. You recall there is a debate came up at the time of Padmavat's release. It was Padmavat was banned. Mamata Banerjee Didi was the first politician who protested. And recently there's BBC documentary debate. You may recall Mahua Maitraji is the first person who jumped into the fore and to ask for unban the documentary. So coming
even Pathan.
Even for Pathan, coming from that state, coming from these leaders, I think it is extremely unfortunate. And I'm sure Mahua Maitra Didi and Mamata Banerjee Didi did not see the film. They acted on the advices of their some followers who has some vested interest. If some truth come out, maybe that will be inconvenient for them. And it should not be like, because Mahua Maitraji and Mamata Didi are responsible politicians. I expect that they will watch the film and they will bless us as well, as the country is doing that today.
Let me ask you, should people oppose the movie because some political party is supporting it? Or should they oppose the movie once they watch it and they believe that, no, this movie should not be shown?
That is the ridiculous thing, Anand. I am not understanding the psyche of these people. The people who have seen the film, they are going gaga about it. And it is not my word. You check in the social media. Definitely you have the researcher researching our, going through our Twitter comments and the Instagram. It is so overwhelming. Sometimes we getting tears that are we eligible for this kind of emotions? You know what? I got to know in a Twitter, someone wrote that a guy came with her girlfriend sitting in the chair. Suddenly the girl was crying profusely, and he realized that the girl is holding tightly the hand of the next girl whom they are completely strangers, and both are crying profusely, holding each other's hand. So Anand, tell me, listening to this story, should we be bothered about what politicians are saying? Absolutely not.
But would you not want, Ada, that people judge the movie after they watch it? If some people watch the movie and they say, be it any movie, be it Padmavat, be it Adipurush, be it Pathan, be it whatever, should this not be judged once it's watched?
It definitely should be watched first. And I'm sure once respected Mamta Banerjee, even if she watches it, I'm sure she'll be on our side because she'll see our film is against terrorism. And as a woman, and I don't think anyone in our country supports terrorism, right? As Indians, none of us stand for terrorism. And that's where we all unite together, because as Indians, we are on one side and terrorism is on another side. We do not support terrorism. So I'm sure once she watches the film, she will definitely support us. And I'm sure she'll also want to have screenings for other young girls. I'm sure she'll watch it and say that we should educate more girls about this and have more screenings for young girls so that they don't fall into the trap, so that they get more educated and they spread the word and they show more people and more families, and a lot of people watch it. I just hope she gets some time to watch it. Maybe it'll change stuff.
Yes, and those who want to hang the makers of the movie, is this because of is it right to watch this movie from a religious binary or a theological binary? Sudipta, let me ask you, because you researched this movie for 7 years.
Before I get into the answer, let me tell you, day before yesterday one and today one, I got messages. I think I will be posting it in Twitter tomorrow. One girl is 21 years old, Keralite Muslim girl, constantly abusing me in both Instagram and Twitter. Yesterday she saw the film, and the morning when I got up, I saw her message, "Sir, we are really sorry. I apologize. Whatever I told you, I watched the film, and I want to thank you for making this film." So just imagine that people who are watching the film are all praise, all blessings, all love for us, and people who are not did not see the film, they have the problem. Now coming to Kerala's reality, in Kerala, you know the situation that Muslim vote matters, who will be in the power. So now there is a tendency in India, all over the country, it has been said, and we always believe that religion has terrorism has no religion. Now in Kerala, just opposite. Whenever we talk about terrorism, some people jump in to associate terrorism with a particular religion, and I don't know where they come from. And even the Muslims from Kerala liking the film so much, they found that this is the first time that their concern has been addressed. Whatever wrong happening in the name of Islam is being addressed in a film, and wholeheartedly. One boy wrote me that film is absolutely accurate and exactly what is happening in Kerala. Please put a line in the back that Islam does not insist on conversion. Just imagine the emotion he put together to write this line to me. He wrote almost 6-7 lines of appreciation for the film. So the ecosystem of this, the use of religion in Indian politics, it has already harmed so much. It is either minority politics or a majority politics, already harmed them. So film like us definitely making those people little concerned that उनकी दुकान शायद बंद हो जाएगा types. You know what I mean?
Well, जो सही है उसकी दुकान चलनी चाहिए, जो गलत है उसकी दुकान बंद होनी चाहिए. So I wish you and the movie and those who are watching this all the very, very best. Those who have not watched it, I think that's the humble request from the entire cast that please go and watch it, then decide whether you want it banned or you want it watched or broadcasted. So Sudipta and Ada, thank you very, very much.